I just got a 10% raise! Exclamation mark. The annual cost of living raise was pretty much cancelled out by my insurance going up. I typed up a proposal on what I felt I should be making and why, as well as a spreadsheet on income versus deductions. I got my approval on the spot. It shows that if you are good at what you do, you can present a case and get paid what you're worth. Your job is more the exception and not the rule. Good on you for getting a raise and be valued properly. But not many people would get treated the same. You are just lucky. You say that this sub doesn't want to hear that some people have it good. I think it's the total opposite. If you are working for a good company that is keeping you paid a decent wage and providing you good benefits, congrats. But don't bring yourself in here and expect that for everyone. The fact is the majority of companies simply don't do that. Yay! It's possible to find a company that does. But that doesn't mean that every company will, and doesn't mean that we won't be dragged through the dirt trying to get to a comfortable place. But I think you are missing the point of the sub. The point of the sub is not to bounce around until you find that one dream company that will pay a living wage. It's to get corporations to realize that they don't need billions of dollars to live on while their workers are makers less and less by the year and becoming homeless and hungry. That's impressive if true. I did that in 2 different companies. One raised everyone making below $20 per hour to $20. Told me to fuck off with my proposal. Then fired me. The second sat down, listened, looked shocked and horrified by what I was telling them, and then said it would be 2023 before they could even begin to address it. It shows that if you are good at what you do, you can present a case and get paid what you're worth. Can we stop with the meritocracy myth? There are so many factors that go into how someone is paid. Did it ever occur to you that it's not merit-based, but please for the love of God don't quit based? You are either a troll or you are ignorant. So I'm going to set you straight. Anti-work fights against worker exploitation. You found a job where you get slightly less exploited than others, and you came here to brag about it like a total clown. I am speaking to you as a person who has tripled his full-time income in 5 years and negotiated a 41% raise before. You are not special. You are lucky. I work very hard. And I am lucky too. Your argument implies that everyone who doesn't get the luck and opportunity you got deserves to suffer. You're saying, just get another job, means you think the people performing the first job don't deserve to have their basic needs met. It's gross. You may be very young, or you are very brainwashed, but you're extremely wrong about a lot of things. Your cost of living increase was cancelled out by your higher insurance premium. You got a 10% raise and your cost of living went up 8.7%, so in reality, you got a 1.3% raise. For now. Inflation will sure eat that up before the end of the year. Meanwhile, your company probably made a record profit last year. So congratulations, I guess? I did this last month. Very well written, and my employer wrote a very detailed email back saying why I was wrong on all my points. I can back mine up with sources, and some things she was saying was just wrong, like not talking to employees about wages because it will just cause confusion and frustration. She did, however, offer a $1 raise. But that's not what I wanted, and I still haven't accepted her offer yet. While a $1 raise sounds great, I'm still vastly underpaid. I have been applying to new jobs relentlessly. This whole post has a corporate feel. Has nothing to do with you and everything to do with a boss or management who aren't entirely awful. You can present an amazing case to an asshole and they won't listen. They don't have to listen. Last time I built a case with research of how much my position is paid on average. The extra effort and time I'm giving, as well as the success of my work. All I got was fired grin. And just lost 100% karma with his comments. Damn bro. Why couldn't this just be a nice story about getting a raise? Capitalism has been a problem since its inception. You are almost definitionally, and quite definitively, paid less than the value you provide to the company you work for. That there was enough difference between those values that when you presented the fact to your boss, they could up your wages by 10% is just a statement to the effect that you were paid substantially less than 90% of the value of your labor. As everyone is, the previous and current differences between your compensation and labor value is then used for the luxury of the owners and executives, maintenance of the system such that those who are rightfully discontent with it can take no effective action, and to bias the scales further in owner and exec favor. No one in capitalism is paid according to their productivity or value created for the company. Everyone is paid according to their replaceability. You've successfully made the case that you're harder to replace than your bosses initially estimated. And therefore you're being paid more now. Edit. Fixed autocorrect incorrectly replacing a word. So you had to provide your employer with a detailed breakdown of your own private personal finances, just to get a raise to cover inflation and kinda maintain your same level of pay? My gut feeling tells me that if this actually happened, your company was prepared for this and probably would have accepted a 20-25% request and happily accepted when you lowballed yourself. But what do I know? Congrats on the raise? That is a myth. You can be great at what you do and not get a damn thing. Congratulations on the cost of living adjustment. This isn't even that great a raise. The actual US inflation rate was 6.5%, which means thus raise was actual less than 3.3% more than the cost of living. But the way the USA measures inflation is really wonky and outdated and doesn't actually measure the reality of increased costs. Some things are counted accurately and other factors like the mortgage rate jumping a few percentage points mean real costs could soar way above that 6.5% for many people. And especially if you're young and not all that stable. It probably does. This 10% raise means two things. 1. You're not getting screwed as much as most Americans. Congratulations for that. 2. You're still likely you'll be getting screwed by not getting a true increase in pay when real inflation is factored in. This whole post has a corporate feel. Your probably made-up anecdote doesn't show anything LMAO.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.